These are all strong for us. I think Warrior's been the worst for us, but Warrior's still done pretty well. We can do a poll here. I don't care which one we take as main.
We can do this together.
Priest Mage, Priest Warlock. Priest Warlock would probably do better. What if it's Warlock? Want to get the wins? Cole says Warlock. Yeah, we can take the strong one. Lion Guard. I'm seeing lots of Lion Guards from the opponents. Igneous is the secondary option. Sanguine Reveler is kind of an interesting card. There are Priest cards, like Priest Death Rattle cards, that this can be good with. Do I want to take it over the Abusive just because it's a weird card that you don't get to see much? The Abusive is almost definitely better. Yeah, I guess we'll take the better card, but... I could... nah, let's just take the better card. Yeah, very difficult to get a strong Dinomancer. We'll stick the basic 2. Take a Phoenix, but you could take a Champion. Take a Forge Fiend. I think I want Crusader here. Shaman, good to see you. Welcome back. Says hello, good luck. I appreciate it. He's got that 10-win run. Hopefully we can repeat some success. We said they've really liked Crusader. I do like that, you know, not many people are running Mage hero power, really. It's mostly Demon Hunter hero power. If they want to drop the Divine Shield with Demon Hunter hero power, they have to take 5. So, yeah. I think I was leaning this direction anyway. Think about Chemist a little bit. Take a Hog Steed over the Gnome Ferratu. Ooh. Sometimes Shadow Ascendant is not super great, but I don't think Frost Rider is a clear winner over it. I enjoy playing this card. I'm gonna take Shadow Ascendant. Talon Priest is excellent, boy, but Defile. We just had a terribly unsuccessful double Defile, double Hellfire run that I thought would be massively successful. I wish the Defile was not up against such a strong curve card. I think I gotta take Defile, but boy, the Talon Priest. The Talon Priest with cards like the Shadow Ascendant. Defile's just too good, though. It was Defile's so good. I know. I want that Talon Priest, though. I really do. Goldshire Knoll could work with Life Tap. I'm just gonna take Kooky. Take a Stormwind Guard over Frozen Crusher, but we've seen Frozen Crusher actually be pretty good this meta. Oh, 2 very bad minions. 2 very bad minions. I really don't like Flightmaster. Do I dislike Flightmaster so much as to take Daring Reporter? Yes. Do I dislike Daring Reporter so much as to take Flash Heal? That I'm a little less sure. He says, oh man, I was wondering how the Death Rattle deck fare. Yeah, that one crashed and burned. Got 1 win. I think I made a mistake. Well, not a mistake, but I made a bad guess. A guess that didn't go in my favor for the second loss. But hey, we just got a 10-win run. We just got a 10-win run. So, that kind of made up for it. But I should give your opponent a target for Glenn. Yeah. 10 rattle. My saber was rattled. I'll take Daring Reporter, but I definitely don't love this card. Nobody said they've seen reporters do work. I've seen it happen a couple of times this meta, but mostly they just die. That could have worked in the Death Rattle deck, the Shadowy Figure. We got a couple of Death Rattles, technically, the Shadow Figure works with. The Deathspeakers, way too good. Way too good. I like Peasants, but Pandaren Importer is way too good, especially when we're discovering from the Priest's pool of spells. Like Shard. Warden is okay, and Warden's kind of interesting with Defile, because you can do, you know, 2 damage, 2 damage, 2 damage, 2 damage. The Warden dies too. But it could make this a much more effective clear. We don't really need the Necromancer anyway. Let's go Warden. I like Glacial Shard, though. Yeah, Obi says they've had Warden Defile do crazy things. I've not seen it played at all, I don't think. But, yeah, it seems reasonable to take here. I'll take Fell Lord. Could take another Kooky, honestly. Oh, there it is. I tried to get... I wanted that Talon Priest before, but we took the Defile. Here's another Talon Priest. Talon Priest was, like, one of the craziest cards ever for Arena when it was printed, and it's still really, really, really good. I mean, if they printed this card in Alteric Valley, along with all these really crazy good 2-mana 2/3s, you know, I'd be like, yeah, that's a good 3. Firefly versus Traveling Merchant. This is not a perfect Traveling Merchant deck, but I think I'll still take it over Firefly. Take a Skystalker. Just really love this card. Ooh. The Slinger is actually really good with the life tap. I like this card a lot, but it's up against Bone Mare, which is just such a great finisher so often. No way I'm taking the Crystal Weaver. Because Bone Mare's Bone Mare, I know. It's been so long since we've had Frozen Throne, I've been enjoying picking the Bone Mares. Nobody likes the Bone Mare too. Miss Kibas says, Daring Porter's your kind of card. I'm just thinking of Jabba the Hutt. This bounty hunter is my kind of scum. Fearless and inventive. Of course, in the movie, it's Uta, Guta, Bashuga. Lose 1 health to gamble to get +1/+1 each turn. Yeah, which Shadow Ascendant, you know, is the same type of card in a fashion. Take Bone Mare. Ooh, second Deathspeaker. First non-golden card in the deck, though. I was hoping you quote that. It's very, very, very easy to bait me into Star Wars quotes. It's like shooting fish in a barrel. Say, would you go for Squawker, pick 11, and Paladin Rogue with no buffs yet against Toxicologist and Bomb Squad? I'd probably take the Bomb Squad, personally. Although Bomb Squad is a little risky with the dagger from Rogue. But I've overall liked Bomb Squad. Quite a few targets with 5 health like Stormwind Guard. Lots of 4/4s there, nice to kill. Alright. Golden Deathspeaker. Well, I have a Golden Deathspeaker. Yeah, we might still end up with a non-golden deck, but I guess Deathspeaker's good enough. But I'll craft a second one. Of course, as soon as I craft this second Deathspeaker, they're going to announce that Arena is never using wild sets again. Never. Never.
Your struggle.
I sense your reluctance to spend your 500,000 dust. Alright. Actually, been doing some house renovation. Interesting. Deathspeaker. See, immediately. Immediately, another not... Fine. Fine. I'm gonna call these crafts celebrations of all the support, yesterday. Yesterday. I don't think I'm gonna do a third one, though, if it comes up. What the... Oh, we're still in 1-mana cards. Yesterday we had a nice hype train. Nice hype train with 15 subs and 3,900 bits. I'll call these celebrations of that support. I don't think I'm crafting a third card. Mastodon's just too darn vulnerable to the Galakas around. Take Traveling Healer. Go, you know what? Actually, I want Servant. I want Servant because I want more 2s if we got 2 Deathspeakers. I want to try to take advantage of that immunity, so let's make the deck faster. Sarnate Changang's pretty good. I think I'll take it over Tiger, although Tiger can be good with Deathspeaker too. Feeding Time? I don't like Feeding Time very much, but I like it more than Stalker. Again, I like getting these 2s with cards like Deathspeaker and Shadow Ascendant, but I don't think I'm gonna turn down a Vanguard for another Servant. Take a Firefly over Socialite and a second Daring Reporter. Love the Holy Smite once they buffed the 3 damage this year. Take it over Acidic. Ooh, Drain Soul's really good, actually, but I love Dreaded Mount. I really love getting those infinite dread steeds on board. It's just very satisfying. Could be good with Traveling Merchant, too. And Defile, the old dread steed, would always be a clear, but they nerfed that. Because the blind is so oppressive. It really is. Scalebane or Scribe? I really like Scribe with Bone Mare. I really like Scribe with Traveling Merchant. I think I'm taking the Scribe, but Scalebane is strong for sure. I still think Scribe makes more sense in this particular deck. Alright, alright. Here's the deck. Looks pretty strong. Looks pretty strong. If I could trade this Daring Reporter for another Panda, I'd say it looks very strong. It's all golden. We had to craft 2 cards, the Potion of Madness and second Deathspeaker to do it. So, thanks for supporting the stream. We got the all golden deck. Pretty well rounded deck. Yeah. It doesn't look crazy unfair, but it looks a little unfair. Next is 8 wins. I think that's pretty reasonable. Alright. What's the title? All golden Dreadsteed Priest.
And a steady grip will lead us to victory.
Oh shoot! I should have taken a break before this game. I hope for the game takes less than 9 minutes and 52 seconds, because that's when ad is gonna run. There's our golden coin.
My sincerest welcome.
They cannot stop my work.
My thanks.
If I play the Raider next turn, it's just gonna die of the weapon. Might be tapping. Mr. Says, let the marvel at our splendor. The CB says, save is like a dragon sail on the Horde of Dust. I enjoy watching the Horde grow, though. For the Horde of Dust. Again, if I play Bloodsail, I don't know, they just swing the weapon into it, so I think I'm gonna tap. Got this Smite and this Potion of Madness that can help to take care of stuff early on. Did I say I had 50 anvil, by the way? I'm not sure if I did. Yes, it's good to see Thrifty. Hope you're having a good weekend. As I have said previously, unfortunately, it is not a great weekend for me, but I'd still rather stream than not stream. We could... Yeah. We could Potion of Madness and coin Dreaded Mount. This becomes 3/4. It trades there. They both die, and we get the Dread Steed.
Astonishing.
Alright, reduce most of their damage, get the Dreadsteed on board. We gotta get some on board with these Deathspeakers, right? I can make my Dreadsteed immune! I can protect it from... Oh, coming back at the end of the turn anyway.
X marks the spot.
Target for Holy Smite. Ooh, well, we can just Defile. Defile. Do I want to play the Bloodsail Raider just for him to swing into it, or do I want to tap again? Maybe I'll still just keep tapping. Again, I just find these Dreadsteeds so satisfying. It's got the nice little animation coming back in. Oh, Jibber says that was a Jabba quote from a book. See? That is What is it from? Like Tales of the Bounty Hunters? I don't recognize it. Well, they should knock me down to 15 health anyway. I think we're done tapping. Hoping this lion guard doesn't get, like, executed, because we sure need to slow him down. Thank you, Duck, with the follow. I appreciate that. He likes the clip-clap of horses. Or hooves, anyway. Can reproduce it with the coconuts like in My Python. It's for trail like some pure gold.
Welcome here.
Well, they actually did not put me down to 15. Mainly just deciding between Scribe and Stalker. If they have 4 damage here, we're gonna die anyway.
What a tragedy!
It's gonna go face, but I'm like, you know what, actually, the only thing that matters here is trying to live, and hitting the Cobalt makes it a little easier to kill it and potentially live in the long run. But there may be no long run. Like I said, Bone Mare kills us, for instance. This says that they could be sniping us. Yeah, I doubt it. Nice. Now, I mean, there's still a good chance we're gonna die, but boy, we sure needed that to happen, because that lets this be really good. If they land the buff here, it's so much worse for us.
Do you have an audience with the king?
Alright, well, they needed 4 damage to kill us this time. This time they need like an execute, a silence, or other sources of damage.
Get in there and fight!
I'm gonna play the abusive, because this is quite possibly our last turn anyway. They can't kill us, so we can get this Forge Fiend down. Might be all we need to have happen. Yes, I think it's from this way. That's it's not a Java book.
King's honor, friend.
Zeb, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Okay. We're gonna play Forge Fiend for sure. I think killing, even though it puts it removes a little less damage, I think, than actually just killing the 2/3. I think killing the Stalker now is probably for the best. If they have a Fellfire Potion, they kill us right now. If they've got a Alexstrasza, they kill us right now. But overall, I just hope they don't kill us right now. He says, hold the line! Hold the line! Hold the door! Hold the door! This turn is a little curious, because it's like, well, I can Deathspeaker this and kill the Bone Drake, but I want to gain the armor. I'll give him Alex Strasser, right? Well, there's nothing I can do about it. An ad is about to run, by the way. I can't stop it. Apologies if you see ads. Bump Mango Face. Not gonna do that. Well, if they get Alex Strasser, we are completely dead. If they get Deathwing, we are mostly dead. I swear it's a comic. If they got the Alex Strasser, they're jerks. Okay. I want that armor right away.
Delicious spider ichor.
Alright. Nice as they weren't here, how'd the last deck go? We got 10 wins. We got 10 wins. Almost made up for the previous deck going 1 win. Almost. Not quite. Close. They still got the random dragon. Blood Razor kills my Taunt Dreadsteed, but at least it comes back as a 1/1. Just woo! No, it was a great deck. It enjoys the 2 horses together. The demonic horse and the undead horse. Well, I think we got a tap. Got a taunt. Another taunt.
We shall end this disturbance.
So we could put them to 16 to prevent them from playing an active Lion Guard. Yeah, Kex is 8 ads. Yeah, I was hoping we'd be able to finish this game before the ads played. Of course, Kex not hearing me. Well, hope we don't have an active Lion Guard.
Hey, goons! Over here!
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I don't want to think about what's the best thing I can get off this. Oh dear. Is that good enough? Well, I mean, it's real good. Oh man. Oh boy, oh boy. Are they grasping victory from the jaws of defeat?
It's not just the city of dangers. I'll get even!
Still got that random dragon. Yes, that's the Wombo, a weapon combo if I've ever seen one. Bobby. Oh, Bobby. Is it good to see Bobby? Is it good to see Bobby? Happy to have you with the first time chat. I'll ignore the second half of the name. All right. You bought pre-order. The yes, Bobby. Bobby will be happy to see, you know, my nearly complete portrait collection, as complete as it can get. Because, you know, the ones we're missing are the
I'm not bad. I'm just
the
not
achievement ones. Banana says, what do I get after 100,000 channel points? You can get like 8 Star Trek trailers, or you can burn them all. In which case I'll go, wow. Banana burns their channel points. I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that. But you did it. But you did it. People have burned like 1 million channel points. Just burn them like I did.
My sincerest welcome.
Zodi was talking about Gore Howl. That would have been nasty. They weaponed me to AoE me, and then they weaponed me to kill me.
Don't forget to tip your Torin.
X marks the spot.
And now it's a particular WoW. I can only give you the Thief Anduin one. Banana burns the channel points. Wow. Really? Wow.
I sense your
Wow, this kid. Just kidding. Archangel burns 100,000 channel points. Wow. Really? Wow.
Wow. I didn't expect that.
Wow. I didn't expect that, Archangel. I said, I didn't get that type of wow. You got a reaction when you burned 200,000. You burned 100,000 twice in a row. And it has been falling for exactly a year and a month? Actually seems like we've known Banana longer than that. Is that right? Scroll. No, October 2020. He said, how's it going? And then you tried to do YouTube, which didn't work at the time, but does work now. Interesting.
I have things you never knew you wanted.
Thailand lover.
Banana the Prophet. PCs checks their fall wage, which Moobot probably whispered to you. Darkpass is threatened IRL.
My shield won't be marred by the likes of you.
My shield will be marred by the likes of you. I mean, I could threaten their ruined Mithril Rod. This is a bold... I'm going with the word bold. Bold choice. And when I say bold, I usually mean I wouldn't have done this. Bold usually means that seems silly to me.
I can't see anything with this helmet. Let's Thailand lover.
I talk about TeamSpeak. And Mexico, he said the Owen Wilson wow. Wow. There's I imagine a lot of people have seen it, but there's a great video on YouTube where somebody edited like the Star Wars Phantom Menace lightsaber fight, but every lightsaber sound is the Owen Wilson wow. So it's wow, 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 wow. It's good. It's good. We can go double trade and scribe, or we can go Stormwind Guard and attack here. I think we should scribe.
What a tragedy.
Mr. Rake said, if all sets for show at the same time, we stream a movie save. Yes, and then the channel will be shut down by Paramount. Bold's Captain McCarthy is very bold, Captain.
We will rebel.
Kirk was probably bolder. Just tap Stormwind Guard.
king's honor, friend.
Kirk used boulders, it's true. It's true. Oh, no. Kirk didn't use the boulder. Kirk had the boulder used on him. Wait, he did try to throw this, alright. But then the Gorn had a bigger one.
If I could help him, I would.
If I had a boulder, I would help him. If we use Defile, this dies. We play Shadows. What's all? What do we think? We use Defile, this dies. That goes to 3, which lets us play Feeding Time. Yeah, Hercules is considering just feeding plus traveling merchant. Maybe that is better. I don't know. I was laughing at the boulders too much.
Nice little raptors.
Ooh, this is interesting. They're probably gonna kill the scribe. I'm not gonna have any room for more 1/1s. You got the nice clever girl. Got the clever girl cornered sentry. I think it's the first time I've seen it, this meta. Maybe the second? So you threw that stuff from Rook. Okay, well, if we trade, we can still get the big traveling merchant, but is that what we want to do? Yeah, probably. 4, 2, 3. We actually have that much room. No, I don't have room for the Shadow Ascendant. That's okay. I don't think I'm gonna tap, honestly. You could tap. You could tap because you've got maybe the Forge Fan to get more health later. It's just 8,000 pound rock to go in through. Going very strong. Vulcans, like Spock, are supposed to be like twice as strong as humans.
Obviously, I never miss.
This is exact lethal on board right now, but they have 6 mana to stop us. Rake redeems the star of the day, even though I showed that Gorn clip. If you got a specific request, let me know. Otherwise, I'll just find something, play something.
Unleash me.
That's pretty good. Definitely stops our lethal. Well, we could try to go face and hope we kill him, because the Dreadlord is not very threatening to what we're playing. But leaving the Dreadlord up is kind of scary, just 'cause it's a super strong card in general. So we got the trailer for the first movie for Star Trek: The Motion Picture. Yeah, we've played some movie trailers. I don't think we've played any for the original motion picture. Let me see if I can find one that's like a minute long. Might also be a trailer for the director's cut that could be short.
sense your strength.
Da-da-da-da-da-da. Oh, longer trailers. Does that? Oh, here's a short one.
I must choose. Well played.
Blade.
Interested?
I huff and I puff.
In celebration of the 25th anniversary of Star Trek, you can now collect all 5 thrilling space-age adventures on video cassette. Voyage to
Video cassette. A lot of people on Twitch probably have never seen a VHS. Video cassette boogers, uh-huh. Let me see, can we grab this really, really quick before the next game, or we're gonna have to play it after the next one? See if we can get in about 10 seconds. We'll do it now. Yeah. It shows the VHS hit different. It's superior to Blu-ray, just like vinyl albums. All right, you got the nice 1701. I thought briefly about changing the save file 1701, just for the Star Trek reference. Captain, it is the Enterprise.
In celebration of the 25th anniversary of Star Trek, you can now collect all 5 thrilling space-age adventures on video cassette.
This is actually a very specific moment in time, because it says all 5 movies. So this is right before the last movie, the 6th movie, Undiscovered Country, came out.
Voyage to the final frontier with the crew of the original Star Trek.
Did he say frontier instead of frontier?
Voyage to the final frontier with the crew of the original Star Trek.
An alien object of unbelievable destructive power is less than 3 days away from this planet.
These messages will detail my attempt to contact the aliens.
I personally enjoy how, how some of the stuff is not aged well, right? It's like, yes, these are the controls you use in the 23rd century. I'm palm front.
I am now quite convinced that all of this is V'ger. That we are inside a living machine.
So yeah, Spock going through all these trippy lights and colors. This whole movie is very, very 2001: A Space Odyssey.
V'ger is a child. This child is about to wipe out every living thing on Earth.
This is the very start of the movie. The Klingons are in the movie for like 2 minutes right at the start, just to get blown up.
Now, what do you suggest we do? Spank it.
Join the crew of the Enterprise.
And there's the end of the movie.
For one of their most spectacular adventures, Star Trek: The Motion Picture.
I think this is the only Star Trek movie rated G. There's like nothing objectionable in this movie except a few significant longing glances. I think all the others are rated at least PG. But yeah, that is not a bad movie. But it's a long movie. Alright, so why does the Doctor look so ill? He's the oldest member of the cast, and he was the first to pass away. But, that was the first movie. That whole trailer is a little, like a lot of VHS, or maybe all VHS. The color correction is too high, the gamma and the contrast is not very good. So it makes everybody look kind of extra pale. I've never watched any Star Trek with the weird eyebrows deters you. Spock? I love Spock. I love this early dreaded mount, but I don't know if we'll do it. It says Wombat! I think I fought Wombat again just a couple days ago. He said, just go fever. Everybody in that movie kind of has their own little entrance. And yeah, McCoy's is the best one. McCoy's is the best one, because he gets beamed over, and he's just immediately complaining. About, he says, you know, I don't want to be here. But Starfleet used an obscure reactivation protocol. To put it more simply, they drafted me. Those PG movies were a thing when the movie came out. But as you say, yeah, you're thinking PG-13, which was spurred on by Steven Spielberg, who thought that Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom getting a PG was ridiculous. It needed a new rating classification. Ugh. I don't love this turn. McQuaid being beamed to the... Yes. Yes, indeed. Ark, good to see you. Yeah, CBC's PG movies go pretty hard, which, like you said, like was being said, was because they didn't have PG-13 until, like, the mid-80s. I think we're going Chain Gang, but you could potentially play Dreaded Mount. Jesse, you play any of the Starfleet games? I play, if you mean Starfleet Command specifically, I played a lot of Starfleet Command 1 and 3. I didn't play too much of Starfleet Command 2, actually, for whatever reason. Yeah, I played a lot of those too. If you just mean Star Trek games in general, then yeah, I played a lot of Starfleet Command 1 and 3, played a little bit of Armada, Elite Force 1, never really did Elite Force 2. The point-and-click adventures. They had Star Trek 25th Anniversary and Star Trek Judgment Rights. They had a lot of Star Trek games. So we did get the Defile, which kills everything on board. But we might want to wait until next turn to Defile. Well, this is gonna die. So there we. That's okay.
What a tragedy! Better write this down.
I said the little personal starship is terrifying, so he gets trans/abandoned. Yeah, his little... I missed action. I missed action with the follow, and also with the... What is VHS? I only have Betamax. I got my Betamax player, I got my HD DVD. And yeah, Just actually said the same thing. Dad went all in on Betamax. We had like 5 movies to choose from at the video store. Oh, dear. Yeah, no, I've never picked the loser, personally. I never went Betamax. I never went HD DVD. Okay, so as long as we trade here, the Defile clears everything, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good Defile. Good Defile.
My shield won't be marred by the likes
My shield won't be marred by the likes of you. Missed it. I was talking about the full rod value of the previous game. We talked about Laserdisc, which was the best way to get the unedited versions of Star Wars for many, 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 many years. Non-active Lion Guard feels good. They have a drafted Icebreaker. They must have some way to Yeah, Laris's rare weapon. They must have some mage freeze stuff with this, yeah. I guess it's not in hand. There's a volcano. There's a volcano, but they're, you know, not developing anything, so we're relatively unconcerned. He enjoys the opponent's emote. We know Wombat. Okay, well...
We shall end this disturbance.
Let's just do this. I could trade the traveling merchant, be looking for, like, bone mare. He's watching blueprints. These are laser disc right now. There's the laser disc. Batman uses Betamax? Wait, what? When did that come up? Was that... Is that in one of the old movies? I don't remember that. Okay...
Exotic wares and funnel cakes.
It's making me think of Simpsons lines again, though. So many of your heroes wear tights. Batman, for example. And... Magellan. So many of your heroes use Betamax. Batman, for example. Batman used Betamax because it was more expensive. They got Divine Shield on there. Raid Leader. Something. Not much, but it's something.
Interested?
Well, they're top decking and we're drawing 2 cards per turn. It would be very rare for them to win this. Very rare. If they were gonna do it, I'd guess they get, like, discover a dragon into, like, Ysera. Well, they didn't get Ysera directly, but they could get random legendary. That's an undraftable card. The Shadow Cloak. Start the game with an evil deck. A rather, probably forgotten card by many, many, many people. Kind of including me.
I enjoy crushing
Decks are evil because they sucked. Showcase all the weird cards. Flip this, do 10 damage, is that lethal? Still not quite, right? It's close. Thank you very, very much to Educated Collins for the host. Super, super appreciate. Educated Collins, one of the finest arena players out there. Congratulations on that recent event win, I believe, correct? Ba-ba-ba-ba. There's a shout out for Collins. Was actually playing some Teamfight Tactics today. 410.
Delicious spider.
Is this?
Get in there and fight, maggot!
This looks like lethal to me. It is. Collins says, yeah, thank you. The Collins has won a lot of events. A lot of events. He wins, no loss. Did you see Collins, though? They gave some reveals. Collins, it was a host, correct? It was indeed a host. It was indeed a host. What was I saying? You say they gave some reveals to Dreads and Redbeard? They're looking at Arena, Collins. So I guess please reveal. Is that enough? That enough to lure you back in? No? Okay. Oh, Mika-san was asking for clarification. All right. Yeah, Constance, do play a bit of Arena from time to time. I caught you one time. I don't know, maybe a month ago. Because I'm still in there. We're going 12, baby. I played. I didn't do it on stream, but I did play like two rounds of Battlegrounds just to see Diablo. Apparently Diablo was quite weak, but they just like hyper buffed him, and now he's really strong. Yeah. I vaguely keep an eye on what's going on in Battlegrounds. But yes, thank you very much, Cowboy, for the 200 bits of support. Got this 3-0. This is game prior to dual class, which I personally think is okay. Wait, sorry. Game prior to dual class, which I personally think is okay. He's been pretty good this last few metas. Yeah, you know, we had the meta where, what was it? Shoot, I mean, it was just a little bit ago. Warlock and Demon Hire. Warlock and Demon Hire were really dominating over the other 8 classes, right? And it like shifted. Right before that, it was like Druid and one other class was really dominating. Now, at least they did the micro adjust and flipped it. I'd rather have a meta where something's really strong and a different meta where something else is really strong than like 4 months of one thing being strong. But yeah, neither of them were super balanced among the classes. Yeah, a lot of people do not like Diablo, feels bad. And they haven't announced an end date for the Diablo event, have they? They said it was staying around for a while longer, but I don't think they said a date. Maybe it's just until Alterac, like dual class here. Yeah, a lot of cards in Alterac that look super strong in Arena. Fortunately, most of them are epics. Or not, well, fortunately a lot of them are epics. There's that Defile on a stick card, but that one's an epic. I do want to get this Dread mount rolling, but it just doesn't seem to our best benefit to do it now. Oh man, there was Wombat. Says you're mean. Ysera was down at the bottom of the deck. My last deck got ended by Ysera. But yeah, GG Wombat. Hope. Where were you at 2-0, by the way? I'm just always interested in the score variants. But yeah, sorry. Sorry I had to beat you up. Hope the deck goes far. I was just thinking, yeah. Collins never tries to convince me to get into Battlegrounds, but anytime I talk to Sunglitters, Sunglitters is like, you can get out of Arena safe. Join us. What says? This was never. It says I was 2-1. Deck's not very good, but I win when I draw Ysera. Yeah, Collins says, nah, do you? Collins has a very laid-back attitude. Do what you want. Yeah. I still, genuinely, there was a big problem. There was a big problem with Deep Run Engineer. Deep Run Engineer discover a mech, which made lots of times discovering the Sneed, which is insane. But once they got rid of that, I'm back to enjoying Arena. I'm back to enjoying Arena, as I usually do. This could discover Potion of Madness, which could actually be really good against the Basilisk. Next turn, maybe. I'm gonna take this over that Devour Mind for that reason. Do I have exactly 3 spells? Feeding Time, Defile, Potion of Madness. Oh, I do have Holy Smite, so there's a small chance to miss it. There's a small chance to miss it, but I think I should still take it. Yeah, Collins is a very very laid back, just move ahead, kind of positivity attitude. I remember, this was like, I don't know, 2 years ago plus. But yeah, Collins gave a very generous hoster rate over here. I was having internet problems, and I was like apologizing to people for the internet problems, the stream kind of going up and down. Collins like, no, just ignore it. Just ignore it, don't talk about it, just go.
King's honor, friend.
Yeah, I could still hit that with Potion of Madness. I've got a 1 in 4 chance to miss it, though. Hope I don't miss it. It's not a total disaster if I miss it. We still have trade here, plus dreaded mount. It's not really a huge problem.
Those were bright.
Yeah, put him down to 11. It's Luke Savewalker. Luke Savewalker. He could destroy us. Just Collins one of the chillest dudes. Mr. Mache on the arena side, but completely understand.
We will hold the Black Temple.
Nice top deck. Super nice. Even keep my divine shield up if I want. Very nice top deck. I did when I saw you here. When I saw you here, Shaman, I did remember that. Yeah, Shaman said this and got banned. Yeah, which I was slightly surprised by from Redbeard, but apparently it looked when I came in with the raid, he had already said he had just had to ban somebody, so I think he was already in a little bit of an annoyed mood with users. So yeah, it was not the best first time message from you. Yeah, Redbeard was trying to open up some Pokemon cards, and Shaman wasn't into it. 4 wins, no loss. Yeah, I did remember that. You can still watch Redbeard in silence, though. Actually, welcome to our banned world. Wait, did Redbeard ban you too? Holy cow!
I must protect the wild.
Patience and a
Redbeard's
steady
ban
work
everybody.
will lead us to victory.
That's that makes sense, though. If I had as many viewers as Redbeard, my patience would probably go down too. Make fun of my glasses? Banned. Banned already. Wonder if I want to keep this chain gang. I don't think I do, actually. I want to try to go 2 into Shadow Ascendant. Yeah, I'm not sure if I read John's Go Arena or not. Go Arena. Go Banana. As it fails to rotate. Thank you to IB. Or, thank you to Mats with the follow. Thank you again to Cowboy with that 200 bits, by the way. Dedicate that last one to Cowboy. I did want to coin 2 into 2. Let's see if it works. Yeah, John with one of my favorite quotes from Parks and Recreation. Never seen that bit. You can find it on YouTube real easy. Drive too slow, right to jail. Too fast, right to jail. Right away. See? Undercook fish, right to jail. Overcook chicken. Believe it or not, right to jail. Undercook, overcook. See? The late to a dentist appointment. Jail. If you can believe it. We have the best patients in the world. Because of jail. Don't like Star Trek band. Don't like Trade band. Try to smoke band. Admiral, good to see you. Welcome back again.
Never knew you wanted.
This is, which are you using more? For example, he said he was playing, or he said I was playing. I'm not sure. Well, I'm not sure if I understand. I'm gonna try to reread this. He said he was playing, or he said I was playing. Oh, okay, so I think I see. It would almost always be he said he was playing, If I were to say Colin said that they were playing Battlegrounds, I would say Colin said he was playing Battlegrounds, not said Colin said I was playing Battlegrounds, because that would make it seem like Collins is saying that me, Save File, is playing Battlegrounds. So yeah. Yeah.
I have things you never knew you wanted.
Unless Collins was saying I was playing Battlegrounds, in which case I would say that. Spirit Lash could actually... If I had one more mana, Spirit Lash would actually be really good here. Soulmere is much better in the long run. I think I'm still gonna take Soulmere, but that Spirit Lash could be really good here. Actually. I said, Rinson's second is correct using actual quotation marks. Right, as long as you're using quotation marks, it can be clear. Well, if I had taken the Spirit Lash, they would have buffed out of range of it anyway, it looks like. What can we do now? The Blistering Rod is a high priority because it's going to keep spawning minions. We can throw the Rot at this, and then play our Dreaded Mount to kill this. That's what's got to happen. No other play here looks valid.
Those were priceless.
When's the new expansion come out? 10 days? I believe it's exactly 10 days. Yes, December 7th. Ah, that's very interesting. They had Blistering Rot at the end of your turn, summon a Rot with stats equal to this minion's, and they have the Vorax. After you cast a spell on this minion, summon a 1/1 plant and cast a copy on it. So it looks like they really have a lot of ways to buff this. They must be Druid buffs. Okay, well then let's just Defile now. It's amazing Defile. I would prefer to avoid whatever they're trying to pull off with this Vorax. He says, Wifcon said a third person was playing. He'd say the third person was Colin said Redbeard was playing. Oh, my mind is breaking. I could trade there if I thought they have a really easy answer to the 410. Which they do! Shoot! Well, this is gonna have to be Soulmere, I suppose. I was talking about a little bit about Arena with the Collins Oast. What did I mention? Sneeds. What gets played? Sneeds. Colin said he did not say anything.
Free your mind from its bond.
Oh, he should be able to do it. Moby Dick. Okay. If we didn't have the Forge Fiend, this would actually be really scary with our health being quite low. I think we should drop the Forge Fiend right away, but we do have the option to go Chain Gang Crusader. I think I should play the Forge Fiend, but the other option is an option. Last time I said maybe I should trade here in case I get some type of weird punish. I'm gonna do it this time. If they've got a super easy answer to this, at least I can kill the 3/1. Okay, well, now they are out of cards, and we got the extra 8 armor. It is very, very difficult from the win from here. Da, 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 da. Right tomorrow. Right away.
It's not just the city of pain.
You resurrect your minion. I gain 8 armor. Right away.
Fell and nether.
You discover a demon. Believe it or not, 8 armor. No, it's actually Abyssal. I thought it might be another Forge Fades. Okay. Little Moragasian. That's a difficult name to pronounce. I'll miss you in the saddest fashion. Your 8 armor in the wind.
For Dalaran!
Well, that can't go face unless they draw silence.
Your end comes now.
Only Deathspeaker work during the opponent's Hearthstone to 2022 cards, I guess. Give your friendly minion immune until the end of your opponent's next turn. I could see it. I could see it happening.
I sense your struggle.
Get in there and fight, maggot!
Delicious spider eggs.
Yeah, I guess I should tap there. There's no reason to be scared of this. Even if they top deck silence, I'd be alive. I should have tapped. I should have tapped.
I consume.
Alright. Let's go ahead at 5-0. Take a 3-minute break. Oh yeah, deck's all golden. Oh yeah, we crafted 2 cards to make sure it was all golden. Alright, 5-0, we're still undefeated. Be back in 3 minutes. Thanks again, Collins, for the host. We'll be right back. Alright. Thanks for sticking around through the break. We got the 5-0. And just like the last couple of days, I usually eat a low-carb diet, but with Thanksgiving in the United States, taking a little carb vacation, so we got some pumpkin pie again. I see pumpkin pie is best pie. I like pumpkin pie. I would like a peach pie more, but I really like peaches.
Patience and a steady grip will lead us to victory.
Tossing all this. Yes, this is easy to eat now. I can't. It's not the keto way. Just do it. Jared likes an apple pie. I definitely prefer peach pie to an apple pie. But I like an apple pie too. Hercules has preferences. Let's go next to the blueberry pie. A lot of pie opinions.
I have things you never knew you wanted.
Deathspeaker gives us the most stats on board. But I don't think I'm willing to give up the Deathspeaker Battlecry just for 1 extra health. Okay. Well, so it's worth noting I could kill the Scorpid with Defile. I'm not going to. But yeah, Daring Reporter's really weak to Scorpid. But Chain Gang's not. Scorpid. Huh. Well, I don't really have a good play. I can tap and play Talon Priest, or I can just feed him the Daring Reporter.
Gadgets and Gazette always gets the scoop.
Will says they had an opponent play Unseen Saboteur, randomly cast your evocations to concede when your turn started. Your hand was still full. Ah. Yeah, besides Saboteur, there was like another way to trigger that. Was it just something like Puzzle Box? Something along those lines. But yeah. You got them. Or they got themselves. Yeah, let's tap here. I can go Firefly Talon Priest, which I think I like more than the Phoenix, actually.
You wish to live forever?
1, 5, 3, 4. I suppose some Star Trek merch on the Discord, I assume. Think you'd like. Should I be worried that's on the Discord and not on the... not like an imager link? Ah, yes. Sure. I've definitely seen variants on this image, but I've not seen this one specifically. I don't know who made it. But I'll put it up for a second. You're looking too hard for mobile. Ah, I gotcha. We're deciding between Bone Mare and Vanguard primarily. You do have a priest spell at the Nth Star in their deck. Think about something weird with like Fire Elemental, Deathspeaker, Defile, but yeah, go with the Bone Mare. So rather than work imagers, isn't too hard to. It's just you visit the website and there's like an upload button in the top left corner. It's at least on desktop, it's really easy. Yeah, I don't know who made this particular mashup type image, but yeah, it's the idea of combining 50 different brands to break people's brains. Stargate instead of Star Wars, but using the Star Wars font, putting Battlestar Galactica in the middle, labeling it Gandalf, having a picture of Patrick Stewart as Picard, having a Spider-Man as the action figure, and putting the DC label on it, despite Spider-Man being a Marvel character. Yep. And of course, ages 4 and up, which of course everybody knows that Patrick Stewart is only recommended for ages 6 and up. So many brain-breaking things. Also, again, I mentioned that one. I mentioned it.
We will hold the Black Temple!
Control V on the homepage. Really? Huh. I don't think I've ever tried that. Let's see. Abusive Sergeant, Feeding Time Deathspeaker.
I sense your struggle.
There might be a better play available than this, but
I
I see this one right away. I know I like it. Worried we're about to get soul mared because they do have that discovered priest spell. This is like the line break, because when Swell Star Gate's the least likely option, except for search. Richard Dean Anderson. Of the 4-star franchises, Wars, Trek, Gate, and Search, Gate is easily my third favorite. Well, if they've got,
I dare you! I dare you!
they've got the Soul Mare, they didn't use it. I don't think I dare. I don't think I dare to play the Forge Fiend. Well, I'm still worried about Soul Mare. I'm also not going to put down that 2-3. Yeah, John says, wait, what's the joke? Looks legit to me. Yeah, toys always have weird variants. Wonder what the Starfleet Spider-Man would look like. Well, yeah, I mean, you were the one that posted the Starfleet Ninja Turtle stuff, right?
Reporting for duty.
They got Dragonfire, not Soulmare, actually. Okay, well, we're still ahead on board, but they still got like 6 cards with a 5-0 deck. My fear continues. That's pretty annoying. Now they got the Dreadsteed. Oh, I got my Dreadsteed back!
I owe you a great debt.
Am I tapping this turn? Yeah.
Age of wonder.
Alright, got my Dreadsteed back. He said, better not take it back again. Classic Priest Ping Pong.
Accidents. They happen, you know?
Yeah, 2 of their cards are minions, 2 of their cards are not.
Reporting for duty.
Yeah, Chancellor, I told you I'm not seeing. I'm Lucy Lawless, which is why she can fly. Which is why she can fly. Yes, indeed. Tap. That's a nice smite. Four, 8. Double trade gets them.
Consider. Back in yourself.
Okay, but actually, we like getting the big traveling merchant here, right? Alright, well, that's what I got. That's what I got. They have 1 buffed minion and 2 non-minion cards. Because nobody wants that rogue here in Arena. Because, yeah. Splendid was asking about it. So we lost 1 health and 4 attack. But they're out of cards. We still have quite a number of strong ones, including this one.
I enjoy crushing
Interested?
Alright, come back again, Dreadsteed. So they need to top deck some incredibly strong cards to win from here. We still have our Pandaren in deck, primarily.
King's honor, friend.
We could play the Deathspeaker here, but it just doesn't seem very necessary. Just gonna leave him with a 1/1. So hopefully they forgot to ban hero cards. You want to see them? Well, I mean, you can discover them. You can discover them. I don't know how many ways to discover them there will be, but at least Swashbuckler, I suppose. Chris, I so doubt they'll ban them out of the gate. But I don't know why you would doubt that. They've banned every other hero card that's come out in the last 4 years.
I have things you never knew you wanted.
Devour Mind. We get to see 3 out of their last 11 cards. Pretty weak. They're pretty weak.
Sense your strength.
Protect the city. This speed draft for the first 2 weeks would be okay, would it? Seriously, I can't remember one single instance of them ban a card before it gets in the meta. Like I said, every hero card, Hagatha, for instance, and like Dark Balance says, Runaway Blackwing as well.
I must consider.
Yeah, I was trying to draw Kooky here. Gotta make room. Gotta make sure I still got room for my Dreadsteed. Cowboy choose another 100 bits for the Chosen One. The Chosen Dreadsteed?
Follow the rule.
So the most balanced hero card is the Hunter one. I don't remember what the Hunter one does, to be honest.
Reporting for duty.
I said, do you have enough cards, sir? I will when I tap here and go to Fatigue.
This battle is yours.
I don't get to go to Fatigue. And so you give it to us for the first week of Arena. Every deck starts the hero card as the first card. It's a bold idea. I don't know if I like it. Alright, 6 wins, no loss. Because it might just become, you know, whoever draws their hero card first wins the game. I don't know if that'd be much fun. Maybe for a week. Maybe. Next to the Druid hero card. Oh, yeah, Druid hero card. Just let you go to max 20 mana. Doesn't matter if you run out of cards. I said, it sounds like more like a Tavern Brawl. You would hate it. I mean, but you start as a hero card. Well, that will very, very immediately show which ones are busted and which ones aren't. So it's after Thursday Throne. They banned all subsequent cards if they win Arena at all. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Cards like the Boom. They had that Dr. Boom, Warrior Hero. And they had the Hagatha for Shaman. I don't know which other ones they've put in, but those two come to mind. Should draft to Benedictus. They never run out of cards for your opponent. Discover improved secrets to your power. Oh, yeah. And there's like that freezing trap that stops spells, which is interesting. It's a silly idea, but it could be a nice Tavern Brawl. Perhaps. Yes, the poacher was in for a few days. Yes, indeed. And then back. Yeah, for briefly again. That's true. I think Blackwing was the only non-hero card to be undraftable before it launched. Not true, technically. Not true, technically, because all of the Galakrond cards were undraftable.
That was an error.
A small mistake.
That was an error.
Oh yeah, Vol'jin. That's true. The axe throws and such. If it was Poacher, Poacher was like a 5-mana 4/4 with Rush. But if your opponent had a dragon, it gained +4/+4. Because it was 4 mana, not 5 mana.
Talk about a nice.
It says, you know what I mean. I don't know. I thought the Galakrond cards were valid to talk about in that case. Maybe I'm wrong. I wasn't trying to use it as a gotcha that time. I says they forgot about Galakrond cards. Yeah, game Russian +4/+4 they had dragon, which may allow people not want to draft dragons. Oh yeah, Dance's quests as well, yeah. And any word with the word quest on it. Like they just put in that 3-mana 3/4, like, does something. Discovers a spell if you have a quest, or draws a card or something. The imprisoned sorceress or something. You can get it randomly off like suspect, but you can't draft it.
You wish to live forever.
Let's eat. Don't even use Galakrond in Wild anymore? Not that I've really heard of, but I don't hear too much constructed stuff in general. Trapped. You gotta tell me if you're Cup. That's not true. That's not true. Okay, so questing adventure. There was that questing adventure too. Yeah, sarcasm. As we saw, expired type. Yeah. Then there were some Galakrond cards that would have been okay in Arena as well, but they just banned them all. Banned them all. Move the 2/4 to a 4/2 and then buff itself by +3. What would it be at the end of the turn? A 5/4? I flip 2/4 to 4/2 and then buff itself by 4/3. What would be at the end of the turn? 5/4. It should be 4/5, right? Yeah, this is 4/5. It sounds like it should be 4/5.
We shall end this distinction.
Yeah, if they swing their weapon, the 4/1 dies. They go down to 10 health. We're hoping they don't have a Lion Guard. They should have done that trade before they did the trade. They only have 2 health left if we play Bone Mare. Stealing Crystal and Oracle with Potion of Madness is nice, but I don't have anywhere to kill it. Yeah, put him to 2 health. Hope that's good enough. Don't the attack and health swap back? Not with Kooky Chemist. Which card are we talking about? Wasn't the end turn, right? Yeah, there may have been some cards like that in the past. Did Confusion do that? The Priest AoE thing? Alright, we are 7-0. Nice, Isherwood. Isherwood with the raid, right as we get the 7-0, the perfectly infinite. I had issue. I had a package runner yesterday. And I said something like, you know, every time we say package runner, everybody should ask, where's Isherwood? She had a good run today as well. Glad to hear it. Mikazan grabs the shout out. I was making sure we did. But I can re-alt tab, un-alt tab? I don't know. Alright. Alright. The boner, the double battle cry is greater than Kazakis. What if you had the double battle cries and then played Kazakis? Discovered double golems, Was that square short is when you skip package runners. Goodsy Dose of Coffee, who also streams Hearthstone Arena. Okay, let's play in Porter. Hold back the Hog Steed. Ooh, there's Renew at 1 mana. They nerfed the 2 mana for a while. It's back. Get packaged in their 12 wind run today. Stand by the card, but it's not good. It's not as good this meta. Well, maybe it's not as good in general. But you can draft it. You can draft it with any face class as long as you get the Warlock hero power. Says neither rain nor snow nor witch, but which wood's not in the meta right now? It was in the last meta. Oh yeah, and Shaman says, is your deck unstoppable? You're good at playing. The deck's pretty good. Especially with the 2 Deathspeakers, been taking a lot of advantage of that. Tappa, tappa, tappa. Ooh, Shadow Ascendant. Well, definitely kill the Shadow Ascendant, but...
Those were priceless.
Rocks ups, of course, but in general, there's less card support and hand refill, you think. It is tougher to get hand refill overall, I would say, for sure. Oh my goodness, that's terrible for us. I mean, we are at 7-0. We are at 7-0, but that is super bad for us. I can play Crusader. Or I can go, like, tap double Firefly. Oh, dear. Oh, man. These crow's nests always seem good for me, but they seem impossibly good for opponents. There goes my minion.
I have things you never knew you wanted.
Yeah, they should have played the Importer before they played the Fell Barrage, but it's not a big deal. Yeah, Stout says, why isn't Crow's Nest an Outcast card? I think that's a fair question. Yeah. Could use Focused Will to get rid of the 9/1 inside of that, but it's just not good enough overall. Yeah, she said, why does Righteous Defense even exist? Yeah, I've been considering making some new, shorter YouTube videos type thing. And one of them was just like cards to watch out for in this meta, but now that there's only 10 days left in the meta, I don't think I'm gonna bother. But the number 1 card I was gonna mention was Righteous Defense. And, what are you gonna say about it? That you can't do much against it. All you can do is, if you got the tradable silence card, maybe you don't trade it away. Maybe you hold on to it if you're playing against a paladin.
I enjoy crushing nerves like you.
Trading here could be to our benefit. I just wish to head out. Thanks again for the raid, and have a good night. As I got you with Righteous Defense at around 4,000 Legend the other day. So that's a good card. Constructed play. Constructed play. Oh yeah, she also says they had Dalron plus Stockades with Package Runner. Definitely some good activations about. Coordinated Strike. We're trying to discover Obsidian Statue off Free from Amber, probably. Well, they just got that 9/1. So... If I play Bone Mare, there's a pretty high chance we're gonna die to the 9-1. I could flip the 9-1 to a 1-9. But then we're still pretty imperiled. Can't play the Forge Fiend. They just trade the 9-1 to that. I think the Bone Mare is the right play. But there's a fairly high chance that we'll die this turn or the next turn. I think it's still the right way to go, though. Alright, they have a spell that didn't, a Paladin spell that didn't stir in their deck. They got this 9-1. They actually don't kill us with the Wind Fury adjacency card right now, at least not without something else to help it. Feel real good. Feels real good. They can trade the 9-1, or they have to trade the 9-1. Oh dear! It's felt real good until that happened. Oh dear. Nice to die to what this turn? They could play, you know, I mean, or almost die this turn. You know, I'm worried about, well, kind of something like this. Kind of something like this. Okay, what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? We can go... Could play Lion Guard, bump this, and flip it to a 5-10. We could just trust our Forge Fiend to hold the line. Hope they don't have anything like a Silence. I could still look for the Obsidian statue, but I think playing the Forge Fiend makes a lot more sense. Means they're gonna play the Bird next turn. Which bird? Which bird? If they play Silence, you're dead anyway. Yeah, if I got the Obsidian statue or the Lion Guard, it's true. Shovel Fist. I'm not actually dead, but we're about as close to dead as it gets. So one thing that's a little funny is I could, like, kooky this, flip it to 1-9, and Potion of Madness it, but it doesn't help kill that. I think it's about Scrapyard off Free from Amber. Yeah, that could help.
I wonder.
If I play Free from Amber and I miss, I'm always dead. The Lion Guard at least keeps me alive on board. Lion Guard and Stormwind, yeah. Yeah. That's what I'm gonna do. Still a high chance of death.
Do you have an audience with the king? King's on a friend.
Not too quickly.
Maybe only a medium chance of death.
Not on my watch.
Shield. Now, right now, they're dead on board. Not anymore. Okay. Even if I got Shovel Fist off Free from Amber, they wouldn't be dead right away. If I flip this with Kooky, I can trade here. And hope we survive. If they have any way to do 1 damage, we're dead, though. Could look for the Obsidian statue, but if we miss, we're dead anyway. Could we scrap and pray? I would trade the merchant. What would I be looking for? Sarnite Chain Gang? Might be worth it. Might be worth it, but I'm kind of out of time. Alright, they only need 1 damage to kill me with 4 cards. It is... I don't know. What odds do you want to give? 90% chance we lose? Never underestimate an archer. Did the Argent Potion ever happen? I don't think that kept my taunt intact, did it? Nerf Elven Archer. It somehow evaded nerfs for 8 years. Alright. Well, we could not beat the dino size. Unfortunately. Still 7-1 though. Still 7-1. Good to have Ice here, by the way, with the first time chat.
You asked for it.
Patience and a steady
Okay,
grip
I like Firefly Talon Priest a lot. Well, I like the feeding time, but good opening hand overall. 50 also shares the dangers of Elven Archer. There's our golden coin. Had to spend 800 dust to get it for this deck. Ice came in from the Isherwood Raids. It's nice to meet me. Back at you. I'm terrible at social niceties. Everything sounds insincere to me. I mean it, but feels rote. Hercules is Pinflinger. Pinflinger. Pinfling is like Mass Bomber. Talk about a card that limits design space. The text on that card. Alright, he misses Pinflinger going face. I don't miss the voice line. I don't miss the voice line. Just put the flip 3-2, put it into the taunt, and then trade. It was 8 damage against 10 health, right? Yeah, so I think. But yeah, 8 damage against 10 health, which means I have to trade my taunt, and then I'm always dead, right? Bump and coin Phoenix, or we can Talon Priest and try to coin Stormwind Guard next turn, maybe. So remember when you could get poisonous Pinflinger in duels. Ah, interesting. I think I do remember hearing about that. I played very little duels myself. So next is going to be the Sword Flinger. Deal 3 damage.
I sense your struggle.
I should meet you.
I think we're still gonna coin the Stormwind Guard here.
King's honor, friend.
Get this nice 2-6. Well, 2-4 after I trade it. As I played duels like twice, 0 heroic duels. I think I did a total of maybe 5 duels. 1 mage run of which went 12. I wanted to get 1 12-win run just for the basic achievement. We want some progressing voice lines, more and more bullying. Every time it came back to hand. Please no bully. Please no bully. Okay, well, I've only got 3 cards left. We're ahead on board. Wait, why did Zon's Hey Loser in all caps not get caught by Automod, but Hearthy's Hey Loser did get caught by Automod? Sounds so power money. Mods can evade auto mod, but yes, that's they're very good evade teachers. What's the extended? Hey, loser, 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 loser. I do like getting the Daring Reporter down right now.
I wonder.
Gadgets and Gazette always gets us.
X is kind of vulnerable to AoE, certainly.
Out of your
I'm not confused by loser, loser. Oh, can I do anything about Coil Fang? I could ignore it.
It's not just the city of nature.
Exotic wares and funnel cakes.
At least largely ignore it.
The tides have turned.
Quote the end of the word loser. Oh, just the quotation mark, you mean? Got a bone mare of their own. We're gonna counter bone. it's just, you know, the free anime voice turn the right thing, you know. Your bone mare is no match for my ultimate card. Go, bone mare! Far more powerful than anything you've drafted. Uh-oh. I shouldn't have said that. What? 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 But they... It's so strange to me when I say uh-oh, and then the opponent concedes. We were probably gonna win there, but they weren't dead on board. Oh, well, 8 wins, 1 loss. Which is bad concede. I mean, I do have life tap. He's paid actually. We were probably gonna win, but it was gonna take a little bit longer. Oh yeah, Hearthy said they got bone mare on blistering rot the other day. It was great. These really sound like medical conditions, though. I'm concerned that you're into it. Spectator, thanks for the follow. I appreciate that. Miss Admiral says, Rogue Secrets are viable. See? Are they? Yeah, I drew the card. They come back and see. I play Scrapyard Colossus in defense mode. When the opponent is tired of your pessimism when I'm in position.
Anduin versus Tyrande.
They can't see the cards you have, so they're probably assuming the worst. Fair enough. Fair enough. Our opponent is Resident Evil.
Resident Evil.
I was just thinking about this the other day. I don't know what made me thinking about it, but yeah, I think I've mentioned it once on stream before, and some people may have played it, but they put out those Evil Within games. They put out 2 of them. Evil Within being a play on Resident Evil. Resident Within, Evil Within, Resident Evil. But the really fun thing in that game was that... Do I want Double Firefly or do I want Arcane Servant? What was I want? No, I want Double Firefly. I want Double Firefly because that means next turn I can go Abusive Sergeant plus Arcane Servant. The fun thing in the second one, Evil Within 2, was that if you progressed really far in the game, early on, there was an NPC you could talk to, and he would tell you to go do some stuff, and you went and did the stuff. And then it would tell you to go do this next thing. But if instead of doing the next thing, you backtracked through the entire game, you backtracked all the way to the start, then you could go and talk to that NPC again, and there was a special sequence of dialogue where he would say, like, you know, wait, what the hell are you doing back here? And your character's like, well, I did the thing. I thought I could come back now, and we could leave together. You could help me out. And he goes, what? No, I'm staying here. I'm not going with you. There's evil out there. And your character responds, that's true. But there's evil within, too. Which is the name of the game. And both characters turn and look at the camera for like 3 seconds. And they look back at each other. No, I'm not going with you. They're like, well, okay. It's just this Easter egg. It's just this Easter egg for massively backtracking in the game when it doesn't tell you to.
How long can this go on? How long can this go on?
Oh, wow, they got a lot of taunts now. Wasn't expecting Frozen Clone. If I knew it was Frozen Clone, I mean, maybe I would go abusive traveling, but I don't know, obviously, so, Could play Crusader, or we can get the big traveling merchant with this abusive. This is much more mana efficient.
Just the city of mages.
They were like the merchant. It's more powerful this turn, but it makes our mana really awkward going forward. Because I can't play like Crusader and tap next turn, but next turn I can tap and play Merchant. What'd I say? With the board and hero power? Its devices fly, right? Wait, what? Confused. Maybe we're talking about Yu-Gi-Oh! Stuff. Got Righteous Defense on Blistering Route. 1 game for 2. Turn 6, 2, 6, 7s. That's pretty nuts. Yeah, what happens if Vegas stays Vegas? Blistering Route. Oh dear. Yeah, Hearthstone. Imagine if Yu-Gi-Oh! Had opponents that can see like Hearthstone opponents. I'll show the Blue Eyes White Dragon. I quit. See you later. But my Blue Eyes lethal. Eh. Okay. Well, let's not actually tap. Let's not actually tap. Let's make the biggest traveling merchant possible while getting this 1/1 buff. Kill you, kill you, kill you. They have a discovered priest spell that didn't stir in their deck. Something like Holy Nova could be pretty good right now. They could get that 5 mana card that destroys a random minion. If they did, I hope it doesn't kill the 7/8. Nice! That hit the worst target. I appreciate that. We lose a lot of stats on our Traveling Merchant, and we lose the buffing effect here, but honestly, that Shard of the Naru's not too bad. Yes, so please do special for the New Year with channel points. I don't know what I'd do. But we'll probably bring back the Star Wars Holiday special stuff again. Thought about Bone Mare, but we kind of need to tap every turn.
Free me!
King's honor, friend.
Free me!
This is this guy. Every time I join, is always 7/8 wins. Wait, do you mean me or do you mean Resident Evil?
Resident Evil.
Nice. Nice draw.
What a tragedy!
Now it says this Resident Evil guy's kind of OP. Wait, hold on. If you rearrange the layers in Resident Evil, it spells Educated Collins. Wait, no, it doesn't. They're dead. The great evil is defeated. I still need to play Resident Evil Village. I still need to play Resident Evil Village. We were gonna do it around Halloween, but then we ended up playing someone else instead, right? We did Inscription. Righteous kill and honorable kill. Honestly, it feels like more people play around Battlemaster Lethal than Bone Mare ones. Constantly, they played Inscription. It was really fun. Yeah, I really enjoyed it. I like the first third of the game the most, but the whole game is good. And I had played one of the developers' 2 previous games, Pony Island. Pony Island, which is fun for the exact same reasons as Inscription. It just, you know, goes places. This Village is kind of cheesy, but fun. I like kind of cheesy in my Resident Evils. Hey, it's that dog. It's Pony Island, I guess. They did another game between Pony Island and Inscription called The Hex, which also has good reviews, but I have never played or seen that one. Maybe I will at some point, because I like the other 2 games. Any reason to coin the other Flame Elemental? No. Livy says, I don't know how I feel about the titles of movies / games being said within. Imagine if Bruce Willis turn at the movie and say, this Pulp Fiction books winks to the camera. Oh, I gotcha, yeah. I guess we really are a Suicide Squad type thing. I don't mind it. Yeah, Luke Skywalker wore their bed's highest honor for winning the Star Wars Force. Here's some money. Go see a Star War. Do I like Coin Chain Gang, or do I... Well, we just drew this Hogsteed, so that gives us the play. I owe you a great debt.
What have we
So once the stream ends, they're gonna watch some more Star Trek Discovery. Yeah, I caught the... It took me an extra day or 2, more than usual, because I decided to watch Hawkeye, but... Yeah, I did see the 2nd episode of Discovery Season 4. Which... Yeah, I'm not gonna share big spoilers for, but... yeah... I enjoyed it well enough, but... Right now, everybody on the ship has incredibly large psychological issues. And it's like, nobody on this ship should be operating a military vessel at this moment. Not a single one of them is mentally healthy. Well, maybe the doctor, but... don't love this turn. Ooh, Defile. I don't want to use Defile here. Maybe next turn.
What a tragedy!
Alright, this is the second one.
Well played.
You are good at this.
Is that a well played? I mean, do they have massive confidence? We're just gonna... Abusive Defile, which I'm actually tapping with too, aren't I? Wait, hold on. Do I need? Yeah. I do need to use the Abusive currently.
I wonder.
Get in there and fight, maggot!
Well played.
I already played the 5, slow down the Defile. You disagreed with one of my earlier Defile plays today, which I did end up losing that game big time, so maybe you're right again. Maybe you're right again. Power Infusion on the Cable Rat. Whatever lackey they got, they don't want to play it. Usually that means Rush Lackey. Usually. Can tap and play the Crusader. We can just play the Fell Lord.
I enjoy crushing minds like
Would lightning save? Presumably a Pokemon? Big fan of this octopus, huh? Octillery, like artillery? Ah, that taunt's annoying, actually. Because, you know, I wanted to bone mare this and kill 3 minions at once. At least I can kill this one and take no damage. Okay. Hoping they don't have, I could trade the Traveling Merchant. Hoping they don't have a death or, well, this could get them an answer real easy. I was gonna say, hoping they don't have another poison like their Basilisk they could rush with what I assume is a rush lackey. Oh, they had the death anyway. They didn't even need it off the panda. Oh, okay. Well, it was really bad. This was just Venezuela style. Okay. Okay. And yeah, Lightning says they like the insane move pull on that Pokemon Octopus thing. I just like to use Hydro Can with Blastoise. That's so wrong. I don't think we need this Potion of Madness. What do I want to do? We've got Fire Plume, Phoenix, Trade, Stormwind Guard, which looks really good. I just like that. I just like that, to be honest. Alright, Mikazan says good night. Thanks for stream save, good luck on the runs. Thanks for being here, Mikazan. Mikazan, one of the Absolute Architect's biggest supporters of the stream. Got the golden gift badge right now, or at least on the top of the leaderboard. Yeah, make sure you check out Mikazan if you haven't. Mikazan was playing some Sekiro quietly the other day. What are we doing here? Potion of Madness still doesn't look very good, really. Attack, attack. Ah, Deathspeakers nice.
Sense your struggle.
It's not
Well
just the
played.
city of mages.
I owe you a great debt.
I thought the file was fine, specifically because the opponent doesn't have life tap. We have too much health on board here for him, really. Is there anything we'd be really interested in tapping into? Maybe Feeding Time? By Potion of Madness, this goes back to 0-2. I really want to kill this, but I don't have a super efficient way to do it at the moment. Let's go ahead and tap. Warden. Alright. Let's do this. Let's do this, I think. I should think there'll be another run after this one. Maybe. I'm feeling... because we're winning. And with the generous raids and hosts and such, even though it's a bad weekend, I'm feeling better than I was this morning. And so, it's quite possible. It's quite possible with all the people here.
What have we here?
We're in a good position, by the way. We're in a good position. I'm just trying to figure out what play I like best. And are we starting with a tap? I don't think we're tapping here.
Back in your cell.
All we're gonna try to do is make some trades that usually win the game. Usually. As long as they're not holding back like a Deathwing, which they could be. There's a card they've had for many, many turns, like 10 turns. This is solidify the victory. That's what I'm hoping, but there's a card they've been holding on to for like 10 turns. I got no idea what it is. It was a glutton. It was a glutton there. We're hoping I play a beast. The only beasts I have in the deck are the raptors off the feeding time.
I have things you never knew you wanted.
Seconds, anyone?
I've got my own Potion of Madness, but why would I play mine when I can play theirs? Should have tapped earlier. There's my only beasts. Do you mean to say if you play Final Fantasy VII First Soldier at all? No, I've not. Did I talk about it with you, or was it somebody else I was talking about with? Like Jaybird or somebody? Forget if it's mobile only, or if there's like a PlayStation 4 version. But no, I've not played it at all. I'm interested in Final Fantasy VII. I'm not that interested in Battle Royale games. Yeah, it's mobile only. Yeah. The only mobile only game I ever got into was Final Fantasy Brave Exvius, which was, sprite based. Somebody, I don't know if it was you or Jaybird, somebody was telling me they had hooked up a PlayStation controller to their phone, and most people were trying to play with the touchscreen controls, and so with an actual game controller, they were having this massive, massive advantage. Was it you, or was it somebody else? But regardless, that was Jaybird. Okay, yeah, I thought so. And that in itself kind of amuses me, that idea. I do like having unfair advantages. I'm weak and dishonorable that way. I says, they've played 10 turns well in a row. Yeah, well played. Thank you. Well played. Thank you. Well played. Thank you. And I said, why would you even think of positioning? That's so stupid. We got hit by avalanche twice today, which is pretty weird. Okay. It is indeed time for another 3-minute break. We're going to take the break. We'll come back. We'll see if we can do even better than 10 wins. We started today with a 1-win run that I thought would go 9, but then we got 10, now we got another 10 plus. It was pretty fun. They just had Cloud as a random encounter that will pop up on the map. I hope he's in his dress from the dancing event. We'll be back in 3 minutes. All right. 10 wins. Thanks for sticking around through the break. And Larry says you can play and buy Final Fantasy VIII on mobile. Wish you could buy Crisis Core. But yeah, why would you need to Final Fantasy VIII on mobile if you can already play Triple Triad in Final Fantasy XIV? Oh, Joanne said they'd never played a Battle Royale game before, but you like it. Big Final Fantasy VII fan, though. All right, yeah. I played a couple of games of Fortnite, like 3 games of Fortnite. But I played like 100 games. The Final Fantasy. Final Fantasy 76. I played like 100 games of the Fallout 76 Battle Royale. I am going to keep this opening hand, even if our mana curve is a little unclear. This is kind of need to beat Genshin. Oh, so I'll get to it. Wait, can you truly beat Genshin Impact? You can complete all existing story content. Triple Triad mobile game would be fun. Just totally dedicated. Yeah. Story mode, okay. But every 6 weeks we got a patch. You go with mode. How far along are you?
Is it cold in the shadow?
Shadow Weaver. Well, they get a good trade. And oh, never mind. So I was gonna say, okay, let's Talon Priest this. They get a good trade into the Talon Priest, but this goes up to 6 health. But now we've got a much better play, which is the same play, but we can coin out the Holy Smite on the 4-3, which is super sweet. Jump us massively, unfairly ahead on board. Very happy to get an opener this good at 10 wins. Nice to save reading. Uh-oh, what did I misread? They've played 10 turns well in a row. Wait, I read that one. What was the other thing to say? Oh yeah, I was just saying. I've been talking about getting a new lighting thing for the stream and getting one of those stream decks. Which I've not had time to set up yet, but that came in. Oh, and the webcam is reversed, so it says Kedmersht. But yeah, one of these things with the customizable LED buttons to help manage the stream in terms of things I should have done, you know, years ago. Here's a new one. Hopefully I'll have time to set it up, like, after the stream. Maybe we'll be able to try it out tomorrow. Nice, with microtransaction games, if you consider how much completion is being the game and how much is the game being you. Yeah, Genshin Impact is decently set up, in my opinion at least, where they really incentivize you spending $5 a month super heavily, and then a little less heavily they emphasize spending $10 every 45 days. And so I've never spent any more than $12.50 a month, and I've beat everything in the game at maximum power, which is 36 starring the thing called the Spiral Abyss. So without putting hundreds and hundreds of dollars into it, I've still managed to complete everything, which is reasonable in my mind.
It's not just the city of mages.
Die, landlubber.
Deciding if I want to kill this. I think I'm gonna push face. Yeah, it says in Leeway, help the shift over the ghost fears. Also unlock Xialing. And yeah, she there's an arc. I don't know if you'll follow the same arc or not, but the arc of Xialing for me was that she became, I don't know which characters you've unlocked, maybe you've mentioned it to me before, but she became my main DPS for the first, you know, month or two of the game maybe, until I unlocked Diluc. And then I switched completely from Xialing to Diluc. But then, almost a year later, it turns out that Xialing is one of the best in-game characters as a support. And so I leveled her up, and now I'm using her every month in the Abyss. I says, how is she good at support? So, her ultimate ability, her Q, does the spinning fire thing, right? The Pyronado. And if you unlock multiple copies of her, which over the course of like a year you will, the duration of it increases big time. And it turns out that that spinning fire thing sets up for combos. So while the fire thing is spinning, you can use a different character called Xingqiu to do these water attacks every time you swing. So you do a water attack, and the fire blade comes across, and it vaporizes for like 20,000 damage. And you swing again, and you apply water, and the fire blade comes back around and vaporizes. And so it's really, really, really high damage. And so she's actually one of the top-tier characters in the game, it turns out, in the long run. I don't know if I actually like this. Hold on, I'm reconsidering. I guess I do like it, but I am tapping.
Get in there and fight, maggot!
Okay. It's like a high attack speed character which combos with good on-hit characters. Yeah, the primary thing is that you're able to do water quickly and she does fire quickly. And in Genshin Impact... Oh no, it's a pre-patch deck at 10 wins! We were talking about pre-patch decks like 5 hours ago. Purple Panda Ashley was saying they got a 12-win run with deep runs. I was saying I hadn't seen any in a couple days. Here's one now. But yeah, when you set up a water attack, when you set up water and then fire comes in, it makes the fire do double damage. This was foreshadowed, yes indeed. Chekhov's gun, Chekhov's deep run. So hopefully it flops. Yeah, I mean, they could get like an amalgam instead of, they got the Clockwork Giant, but I'm probably still happier to see that than Sneed. Okay, well, maybe they'll Wind Fury this and we'll just die, but let's try to have a little optimism.
Exotic bread and funnel cake.
I could put them down to 12, which threatens them quite severely. Because I couldn't get any deep runs in your decks when it was legal. Magic Trick. They could split their 8/8 with Conjurer's Calling. I was thinking about switching main character to Earth and doing double Geo, double Fire. Good resonance. I was doing that type of thing early on, too. And I still use Geo Resonance all the time, because I love Zhongli. I said, mobile gaming is kind of a mystery to you. Having a clue how you'd effectively play a Battle Royale on this. Gonna download this First Soldier thing to see what the hell is up. I assume there's an on-screen joystick, which, you know, doesn't have any feedback, which is why it's not super great. But, you know, you can still move your thumb around and approximate a joystick. Says, who are you? We've done a safe house 17. Oh, did I go face at that point? Did I go face? Because it's basically unplayable on mobile. Wait, it's only on mobile. Right, yeah, like we have unplayable with mobile controls, maybe.
What a tragedy! Better write this down. Have another dose!
Now we could play Hogsteed here. I'd really like to just get the Shadow Ascendant in play. Alright. They have a Discovered Taunt, which could be like Lich King. They have a Random Mage spell. And they've got... the card they got off tracking? Controllers is cheating. You don't have anything that would be compatible. Can you just do a PlayStation controller? I mean, PlayStation controller is Bluetooth, right? I got that. Mage Secret. Wonder what it could be. Not Mirror, or Frozen Clone, or Potion of Polymorph. Unless it's Ice Barrier, which is technically possible.
King's Honor, friend.
It is probably spell-based. Yeah, it's spell-based. It's a single outfit for Tifa is $20 in Final Fantasy First Soldier. Well, you know, are they only monetizing the cosmetics, or they're also monetizing advancement?
Much, but it's honest work.
The light protects me. King's Honor, friend.
I sense your struggle.
Protect the city!
Put it on paper. You shall end this disturbance.
Only cosmetics for money. Nice. That's a good thing, usually. Oh, and so it just lets you use a Tifa skin in general. Yeah, okay. I was wondering, what the... Oh, this is somebody's Photoshop. This is not a real in-game skin. But yeah, so it just gives you a Tifa skin in general. I thought it might be like her blue dress type thing, but it's just basic Tifa. Alright, 11 wins, 1 loss. Yes, it's not cheating, you got a fancy phone. And Larry says all the PlayStation controllers are wired to the PlayStation. This is final boss, I hope so. I hope so. I says they have like PlayStation 2 controllers. I said we could buy a wireless controller off the internet for like $20. And I says, but I have no reason to do that. To cheat at Final Fantasy First Soldier. That's what we're talking about. This is the reason. We're talking about the reason. Yeah, okay. Was not a bugged queue. I didn't figure it was. That was banned. Banned already. I think I would have laughed even more, Lyra, though, if you had said hurry up and open some Pokemon packs. Alright. Melee is strong in the Final Fantasy. Gotta keep some distance. Okay. Glad we have a way to kill the peasant. Always happy to not see the peasant draw any cards. Unless they coin out a basilisk, we're playing Talon Priest next turn, I'm pretty darn sure. Yeah, I think this is still Talon Priest, not Ascendant. They can double trade into the 1/4 if they wish. That would actually be kind of annoying for us.
Speak your peace.
Now they don't even have to double trade. Top decking a Deathspeaker specifically would have been incredible. Just thinking of building up Ningguang. Apparently she's pretty good against the Wolf Lord boss specifically. Yeah, if you're having trouble with the Wolf Lord boss, then it's worth considering. But Ayaka's burst really tears through the Wolf Lord boss anyway. We did on stream, and, you know, I used one burst from Ayaka, and it was down to like 10% health. Is Ningguang a 5-star? No, she's a 4-star. Ayaka is 5. Ayaka is 5. If Parthi's asked about Ningguang, then she's 4. Although there's some people suspect that she was originally designed as a 5.
King's honor, friend.
Right, yeah, Parthi says saw Ningguang in the story. She seems like such 5-star material. Yeah, a lot of people think that she was switched from 5-star to 4-star.
Better write this down.
Inside voices.
That silence is very annoying.
We will hold the Black Temple.
just wait for the first 6-star to be in the pigeons. Countered by wheat, though. Opponent's not gonna like our taunts. Hope you're right. I hope you're right. Because right now we are certainly a step behind.
I enjoy crushing mortals like you.
So we can flip the Vanguard to kill the Fell Lord. But our Vanguard dies too. Is it ever worth it to just play our Fell Lord instead of doing the flip? Problem is, then they use their Fell Lord to cleave both of ours at once. They do 8 damage here. Well, now we're really, really, really far behind. Yeah, it says you don't typically get copies of the free characters from Wishes. So yeah, the thing is that you want to roll on the limited banner, the featured banner, to get the special 5 stars, right? Which have the featured limited characters as 4 stars as well. Characters like Diona. They don't put Lisa and Amber and Kaya onto the limited banners. And because you almost always get one of the featured 4 stars, you don't end up rolling extra copies of Kaya and such. Is Amber part of the shop rotation? Yeah, I think Amber's in right now. It's Amber and Bennett, I believe.
Go away!
Forge Fiend is more on curve, but we're just gonna pray that they don't have the 2 damage to mess up this Fell Lord. It's a big prayer. It's a big prayer. Oh dear. I see shop rotation. In the shop every month they change the 2 4-star characters you can buy with Star Glitter, and they also give you they also reset the 5 blue wishes and purple wishes you can buy with not Star Glitter, is it? The other glitter in the Genshin shop, which buying those 10 wishes is generally always a good idea. Ugh. This is Forge delays the Lion Guard too. It's a good point. Yeah, looks like they will activate Lion Guard here at least. Yeah, Stardust is the weaker one. There it is. There it is. Which, yeah, Stardust is where you get the wishes. Star Glitter is where you can get the 4 stars.
We shall end this disturbance.
Well, the Lion Guard is active, but now we are playing the Forge Fiend. I gotta tap. We gotta try to find, like, our Defile and pull off a good Defile. Okay, well, they could Deadly Shot us, because they've got a Discovered Hunter spell. They've got a random Legendary as well, and 4 of the cards. Ugh, so far behind. Says, probably not have enough Primo Gems to do much of anything. It's like, what, 2 or 3 daily commissions for 1 wish? More than that. More than that. Daily commission gives you 10, and then you get a bonus 20 at the end, so you get like 60. It costs 160 for a wish. If you buy the $5 a month blessing, the Blessing of the Moon, which is super worth it if you're gonna spend anything on the game, that gives you another 90 a day. So they get their silence back, and they get the spell thing back, and they get the taunt back. Okay. How bad is it for them to have an extra silence? Well, it could definitely get rid of the Lion Guard buff. I guess worried about Big Game Higher. That's not what they did. Not this time. Now, we know if we play Lion Guard, they can just silence it, so are we playing Warden Sarnite just because it's mana efficient? Probably. Doesn't look that good here, to be honest, but neither do the other plays. The only reason I don't want to play the Warden is because it's got that +1 spell damage, which could make our Defile better. And Defile is one of the only ways we can think about winning this game right now.
Let me show you.
This deck really likes taunt, doesn't it? Love the taunt. Make him not go face. They shall join me in my trading.
Thing with this helmet.
Hell. Even if I had Defile right now, I wouldn't, I don't have a 2 health minion on board. I can play Lion Guard here, but we know we're gonna get silenced. We know we're gonna get silenced. It's not bad with daily commissions all the time. I mean, play the game how you want to, but like Just2 says, it's the only ongoing way to get Primo Gems free to play. And so, it's if you care about getting characters in the game, then the daily commissions are like the most important thing you can do in the game. But play the game how you want. Play the game how you want. If you don't care much about getting new characters, then, you know, don't force yourself to do something you don't want to do.
Inside voices.
Yeah, well, like I said, we knew that was gonna happen. We knew it was gonna happen.
There's no look safe.
Double Deathspeaker.
I sense your struggle.
Throw them out!
I don't know if we're dead on board if we do this, but I know this is the best play we can make, so we'll just do it. They've got... well, not enough damage to kill us on board, but it's not very difficult to find the last 4. That'll do it. That'll do it. There's 10 damage with this coil. You are good at this. And yes, DBZ, we gotta do legally required to do the meme, which is to say, will this deck, this champion of a deck, go 12 wins? Or will it be shattered on the rocks of getting silenced? Find out next time on Save File 17. Somebody take a little break. Somebody don't take a little break. In this case, we just took a break like half an hour ago. Yeah, we'll still. I guess we still won't take a break. It'd be beneficial to take a break, actually. Yeah. If we're doing another run, it'd be beneficial to take a break. As I say, I'm considering. Like, do we want to do another run? We still got 250 people here at the moment. Alright, fine. If we're gonna at least start another run, I should take a break right now. So, okay. Alright, we'll take a break. We'll come back with the last game. This is nobody playing Arena. Apparently nobody's playing Arena at high wins. When we were at 10 wins, we hit that opponent with the pre-patch deck. They had the deep run. Maybe they're all gone. John said, I think they might finally start watching Arcane tonight. No, you have to queue into Arena, John. You do watch, I hope you enjoy it. Like I said, I certainly give the whole thing a good review overall. Certainly. But yeah, I do like the front half better than the back half. Or the front third, maybe. Yeah, let's give me a couple of hours to get a deck up there. Yep. Alright, we found a warrior mage.
Patience and a steady grip will lead us to victory.
Guess I'll keep the chain gang. And just make you right now. You want me to catch a loss in front of 250 people? Oh, don't worry. With the queue that long where I didn't have anything to say, we lost like 200 viewers. Don't worry. It's easy win. Be nice. I'd take an easy win.
My sincerest welcome. Ahoy, scallywag!
Draw anything cheap. Well, we could coin in Porter and try going Abusive Sergeant. I think we're just gonna pass.
I have things you never knew you wanted.
Embrace Darkness is good against very specific cards. Devour Mind is cool, but we've already got Life Tap. Spirit Lash is probably the most generally useful of these cards. But it's very tempting to take the Devour Mind, because at 11 wins, Devour Mind is better the higher in wins you are, because you're more likely to steal excellent cards from the opponent. I should probably take Spirit Lash. But I took the Devour Mind.
I've got exotic wares and funnel cakes.
You wish to live forever?
Get in there and fight, man!
Whoa, okay, for 1 second. It's like, wait. I can't attack with this panda, right? If I can't attack with that panda, the abusive was really stupid. Next turn we can drop Sarnite Chain Gang, or maybe we'll be playing Dreaded Mount.
Always gets the scoop.
Looks like we playing Dreaded Mount. Open Mountain of Silence. They just finished horror series, I think, that somebody had mentioned to me. I don't remember who mentioned it to me, if it was you or somebody else. I am not into horror in general. I hope you enjoyed it. Juicy River Crack on 2. It's over already. It's over. Okay. Get our first Dreadsteed. Hopefully the first of many. Means it's not getting silenced. It says, yeah, it's horror, but not so much the jump scare type. I don't like jump scare horror. And I don't like gore horror or torture horror. I can like certain types of psychological horror, or a horror video game where you've got a gun and you can shoot the horror things. But yeah, not a big fan of horror in general. I think we're just gonna play the Scribe here, but there was an option to like tap and chain gang. Like, I attack the horror. I'm attacking the darkness. They stealth and Lyra with yes, making sure I'm using an extra syllable. We can Vanguard and attack. We could immediately Bone Mare. We're going for the Vanguard. I'm still trading there. Alright. See if they've got an AoE. Mages have some AoEs. Warriors got some AoEs. Yeah, this has a lot of monologuing, huh? Yes, there's a stealth. They fear the Galaka. Our last deck had 2 Galakas, right? Our last deck that we got, what was it, 10 wins with? This one doesn't have any, though. This is a warrior spell. There's a lot of bad warrior spells in the meta right now, like Deadman's Hand. Still some good ones. War Cache, Execute. Although at 11 wins, it's possible they've got those in their deck along with the Panda, and they can't discover it off Panda. Brawl would be good here right now. Ooh, Replicato. Gain some stats on the Panda. They're gonna bump there. Okay. Wonder how much damage I could do here if I had the Wind Fury minion. I could do 13 plus 9. I kind of want to drop these scrolls. I'm worried about getting AoE'd anyway. I mean, it's very unlikely they can buff one of these as warrior mage, but I guess I don't want to risk it.
Gadgets and Gazette always get.
Dare you!
Try to put some taunts. Try to put some taunts in front of the Daring Reporter. See if we can let it grow. They still got that discovered spell, though. It didn't start in their deck, and they got 2. Oh, what is this? Yeah, okay. Well, I'm glad I traded off all the scrolls, because that man that can would have killed the scrolls anyway, so there's that. Stay ahead on board. Still staying ahead on board. They still got that discovered spell. No synergy. Deathspeakers pretty nice. I guess we'll take this opportunity to devour mind. Freebooter strong. Oh, they do have a brawl. Brawl would have been really good for him a couple turns ago.
I sense your struggle.
Still gonna tempo this Hogst, even though I know they could draw a brawl. Showing 16 damage on board. If they can't do anything here, which is unlikely, but if they can't do anything, between Freebooter and Fireplume, we'd have lethal. Getting puts them to 18. We have 8 damage here, plus another 4. Definitely not enough. Oh, right, there it is again, by the way. Our Dreadsteed is gone until the end of the turn, because of the order of end-of-turn effects. Thanks, if you won this game most of the time. I agree. I just want to make sure we don't throw by taking unnecessary risks. Like, do I actually want to tap here? If I play Forge Fiend, do I want to tap? Well, I guess. I guess I do. Playing with through here by playing the City Architect and leaving the Gan up? And going face. Risky for sure.
I'm starving.
They play their own Glutton, but The Dread Steed is not a beast, it's a demon. They have an extra Galaka. Okay, can we get lethal here? We can. Potion of Madness, one of their 2 3s. I could flip it to do 3 damage. That's 13. So 13 plus 4 is 17, but I don't have enough mana to do all of it.
We will rebuild.
Alright, the mate. I guess please have enough mana to kill him this turn. Be nice. I need like 6 copies of Innervate. Sweeping Strikes does a really solid cleave here against the 0 attack minion. Oh, and that was actually the spell they took all that time ago with the panda. It was Sweeping Strikes. Brawl would have been much better for him. And we know this is a Galaka, and we know this is a rock pool, so they can't win. They can't win! You can't win, but there are alternatives to fighting. This is GG. Ryder also with the GG. I was supposed to start with the bear and become a liability, but I don't know. My health was too low. My health was too low. I want to risk anything. I had the cards. All right, we get the nice 12-win run. Justifies crafting the 2 gold cards. Definitely not crafting a new gold card, because I already did 2. Hey, but we got a new gold card here. The Blackwire Cutlass. I don't know if we have one of these or not. It's probably our second one, but I don't know for sure.